It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Matt Carpenter. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis.
And the pitch.
Matt Carpenter.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we are underway at the Beltway. Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year, 55 degrees at game time. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Ball two.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Fouled away. Now another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Pham, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. Outside, 2-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Ball even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. Digging in now, Mike Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Sliders in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number 2. Settling in now, Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. It's taken for strike 2. The 1-2. high in the air into shallow left center. Carpenter calls for it, and that retires the side. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jose Martinez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second. Here's Marcelo Zuna, his career line against Roark up until this point. He has an even 10 hits in 35 ABs. He also has 1 home run.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently.
Oh, it's off the third base bag. He's got it. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1, way in front of that fastball.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So he sets him down swinging. Yadier Molina becomes the first out of the inning. Right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. At the plate, Colton Wong from the stretch. Missed with a slider.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
So 1-1 home. It is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. The next to bat for St. Louis, Carlos Martinez. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Get down.
And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Ryan Zimmerman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, who was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. The kids are buying his jerseys.
Kids are buying his jerseys.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer him dirt.
I need you to sit down, Zimmerman. Getting tired of you being up there.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Matt Adams waits on deck. Hit down the line at first. Martinez.
Not today, bitch.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's Matt Adams now. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled at the plate. A wind-up and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Matt Adams goes down for the second out in the bottom half. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there. He finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone get himself back in this count.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
I'm pitching a no-hitter, just know that.
Here's Matt Carpenter, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing the win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I'm
Wave
pissed.
and a miss.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Come on.
Misses
what
ball 2.
Who taught you how to pitch, bud?
And a
bullshit.
Ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
I'm pissed.
Digging in to try it again. Tommy Pham looking to put the ball in play.
Bam,
he went down on strikes in his first at bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Come on, right here. Ah. Oh, what a bitch.
That slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
So, I didn't try to guess that.
The 1-2.
Right. I would fucking hit it foul.
And foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, and this is just 4 strikeouts already, and that's out
this dude
number
thinks
2.
he's good.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at 1 around the shins with no luck.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near.
And
what the fuck? I hit that shit. I know I did.
Strike 3 and leading off the inning, Howie Kendrick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Mm-hmm.
1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Howie Kendrick is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a
I'm
miss.
gonna strike them all out. That's all there is to it.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's
Make
been
him wait
really
a second.
aggressive and confident over the last couple of
Low
innings.
passing. Yeah. Oh,
back to the fastball, but it's upstairs.
Right,
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Sit down. Defoe.
That softly hit to
pissed.
right. Will that get down? And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Lucky ass little faggot.
Pitcher Tanner Roar steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. No balls and a strike to count. There goes Defoe. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Fuck Defoe, little bitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung's got it.
I knew he was gonna go, you little nig.
There are 2 away now, and he's safe. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. A 1-0 delivery. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Hit on the ground to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And a close play at first, but he's called out.
Yes. Fuck you,
Stepping
Depot.
in and ready for another shot, Jose Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball.
Yes.
He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything.
Oh, get down, get down.
On the move
He's
is
catching
Harper,
it, little bitch.
and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Marcelo Zuna.
Come on, let's see this ball in the stands, motherfucker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, missed that one.
Oh, it
by
does
a mile.
fucking
It's
slider like a
0-1.
little bitch.
And the pitch.
Come on, bitch.
Fouled off.
Slider, slider, slider.
Ready with the 0-2. Sharp.
Right to, oh yeah, I was gonna say right to.
Whips on it as this
Bitch.
ball's right under his glove.
Fuck you, Depot.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to first.
Double play,
Zimmerman
motherfucker.
has it. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just
I hate
like
Molina.
that,
I'm
the
never
side is
playing him
retired.
again. It sucks dick.
Leading off the inning, Michael Taylor. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch.
Michael Taylor.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. Fielded cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Hit sharply on the ground. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. So 2 are gone now for Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make. Striding in once again, Dexter Fowler. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. High in the air.
Oh, early
right
as
field
fuck.
line.
I'm
But
pissed.
this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Down the first baseline. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Right to the
Grounded
bitch.
to third.
He threw it
Quickly,
instantly.
there are
Lead
2
so.
away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Carlos Martinez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Keep throwing it.
Cardinals pitcher up
Fucking
there with
bitch.
a 1-2 count.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Bouncer down the line.
How about?
Tried to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone.
Oh,
and let it break
no,
out
I'm
of zone.
pissed. Fuck you,
And
Trey
the
Turner.
shortstop is under it. Ready for another chance. Matt Adams will match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Adams bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking.
Oh,
Swing
fuck.
and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Fowler at the track. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Here's Howie Kendrick. First time up, he went down looking.
Now he does, bitch.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Defoe.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilmer Defoe, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. DeYoung over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Hold hard,
Come on,
but it's
bitch.
foul down the first base side. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready once again, Tommy Pham. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Popped up. Defoe is calling for it.
Defoe.
And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul DeYoung. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right.
There we go. Yes.
Outfield grass, it's a base hit.
That's a triple.
So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
I'm coming.
Takes the turn at
Fucking
third.
way.
He wants it all.
Yeah.
As it's now a 4-1 ball game.